Think well before you speak, because the words you plant in the seed are either success or a failure in the minds of other people. Fortunate is the person who has learned that the most certain way to get is first to give through some sort of useful service. Everything passes at the pair. Temporary truth alone remains permanently. Feeling- yeah, that's better, right? Yeah. When you do not know what to do or which way to turn, smile. There will balance your mind and let your sunshine of happiness into your soul. Let's come more close. All right. Okay, good. Service, sacrifice, and self control are three words which must be understood by the person who succeed in doing something that will help in the world. No man become a good thinker until he learns how to separate merry gossip and information from the facts. No one has give you opportunity. Has it ever occurred to you to create opportunities for yourself? The reason most people do not like to hear the stories of the troubles you have is because they have a big flock of their own troubles. No man, the man who is afraid to give credit to those who help him on the way, opportunities will pass by him without seeing him someday. Hot heads goes with cold feet. He who loses his tempers usually is a bluffer, and when collared, it's a quitter. Great achievements usually is born with great sacrifices, and it's never the result of selfishness. Let me fix this. Probably need to buy some tie suits eventually. 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 Mm, One of the most valuable things any man can learn is the art of using the knowledge and the experience of others. First impressions do count. Dress to look the part of intending you to play in life, but take care not to overdo it. There is a suitable reward for every virtue and appropriate punishment for every sin a man commits. Both reward and punishment are effort over which no man has control, and as they come upon him voluntarily. Your employer does not control the sort of service you render. You control that, and it is the thing that makes or break you apart. No man achieves great success who is unwilling to make a personal sacrifices. The man who actually know just what he want in life is already gone a long way towards attaining it. No man can rise to fame or fortune without carrying others along the way. It simply cannot be done. To do much clean thing, a man must arrange for regular periods of solitude when he can concentrate and indulge in his imagination without distractions. Ask any wise man what he most desire, and he will more than likely say more wisdom. While others may sidetrack your ambition, not a few times, remember that discouragement most frequently comes within. Now let me try this again. Hold on. While others may sidetrack your ambition, not a few times, remember that discouragement must comes from within. It's well worth remembering that the customer is the most important factor in any business. If you don't think so, try to get along without him for a little while. If you are successful, remember that somewhere, sometime, someone give you a lift or idea that start you in the right direction. Remember also that you are in that true life until you help some less fortunate person, just as you will help. There are 10 weakness against There are 10 weaknesses agent which most of us must guard in ourselves. One of these is the habit of trying to reap before you have sorrow, and the other nine are all wrapped in the one practice of creating alibis to cover every mistake you make. Create the habit of doing more than what you are paying for. There is no more dangerous person, dangerous to himself and to the others, than the person who passes judgment without pretending to know the facts. Among the other things you intending to cut out in your New Year's resolution include the word impossible. Ultimately, nothing matters very much. The defeat that seems to break your heart today will be but a ripple among the waves of other experience in the ocean of your life further ahead. To love, pray, but not worship it. To fear condemnation, but not to go down under it. If evidence of well balanced personality. The educated man is the man who has learned how to get everything he needs without violation the rights of his fellow man. Education comes from within. You can get by struggle and effort and thoughts. There are no lazy men. What may appear to be a lazy man is the only unfortunate person who has not found the work for which is the best suitable for him. There is always room for the man who can rely upon delivering the goods when he say he would. Successful is achieved through application of power. Employers are always on the lookout for a man who does a better job in all enough sort of customary, whether it's the wrapping a package, writing a letter, or closing a sale. The great Edison fell. The great Edison fell 10,000 times before he made the incandescent electric light work. Do not become discouraged and quit if you fail once or twice. before make your plans to work out. Who told you it cannot be done? And what great achievement had he or she achieved to his credit so he can use the word impossible so freely? You are a human magnet and you attracting the people who you harmonize with you. Render more service than what you are paying for, and you will soon be paid more than you will render. The law of increasing of the return taking care of this. Render more service than what you are paying for. Do more service than what you are paying for, and you will soon pay more than what you're serving. The law of increasing returns taking care of this. Every failure is a blessing in disguise, providing a lesson that you could not learn without it. You cannot become a powerful person or achieve great success without become big enough to blame yourself for your own mistakes and adversities. If you cannot do great things yourself, remember to do small things in a great way. Courage is the standing arm of the soul, which keep you from conquest, pillage, and slavery. Do not be afraid of a little opposition. Remember that the kite of success generally rises against the wind of the adversity. Any man can start, but only the true breeders will finish it. Every mind is a broadcasting and a receiving station. So make sure what you broadcast to the universe it's good and it's great and it's powerful. And you're gonna receive the same feeling and the same frequency and the same vibration back to you. So make sure to become a great man, to not lie, to work hard, because eventually everything comes back to the source. No position in life can be secure, and no achievements can be permanent unless built upon trust and justice. The best compensation for doing things is the ability to do more. No man has a chance to enjoy permanent success until he becomes to look at the mirror for the real cause of his mistakes. A winner never quit, and a quitter never wins. Never in the history of the world has been such opportunities and such abundance as there is today for those willing to serve before trying to collect. Congratulate yourself when you reach that degree of wisdom, which prompts you to see less of the weakness of others and more of your own weakness. For you will then be walking in the company of the really great people. The word educate means the word educate has the roots in the Latin word educo, which means to educe, to draw out, to develop from within. The best educated man is the one whose mind has been the most highly developed. Salesmanship consists every largely in the knowing and showing the prospective buyer the real merits of the good or the service that you're trying to sell. Any man become great by doing commonplace, common. Sorry, sorry, guys. I'm also practice as well. Any man may become great by doing the common things of life in a great spirit, with a genuine desire to be of helpful service to others, regardless of his calling. Remember that real wealth can be measured not by what you have, but by what you are. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's try again with the glasses this time. So everybody can see me. Good. Remember that your remember that the real wealth can be measured not by what you have, but who you are. Any man may become great by doing common things in life in a great spirit, with a genuine desire to be helpful and serve others, regardless of his calling. Salesmanship consists very large in knowing and showing the prospective buyer the real merits of the good or the service you are trying to sell. The word educate has the roots in the Latin word educo, which means to educe, to draw out, to develop from within. The best educated man is the one whose mind has been the most highly developed. Congratulation yourself. Hold on. Congratulate yourself when you. Hold on a second.